Sure, that makes sense that I could do that. Into the brain lava with you. Hello, Internet. Welcome back to what is probably the finale of Space Quest 6. So, last episode, we went on the information superhighway, got some papers, showed them to a guy, he turned us small and injected us into our friend's stomach. So that's where we are now, and I guess that's where we're going, so, in we go. Oh, pleasant. She may want to get that checked out. I guess down. I skitter. Interior stomach walls are renowned for being climbable. Oh. There's a little bug. Oh, that's
a cluster of stomach acid shy nanites is lurking near the entrance to the duodenum.
Ah.
They know all the cool places to hang out.
They do. Okay. Well, this is lovely. You know, I thought the stomach had more acid in it, traditionally, as well. I guess I don't know if this person is human.
The inside of Stellar's tummy is slippery, mostly because of the mucus secreted by the stomach lining. And there are a few pockmarks here and there, but when push comes to shove, this is the most beautiful stomach you've ever been in. There's just this one thing.
Fair.
Those little robots are the nanites sent down to aid in taking over Stellar's body. They look like guard nanites. But then, for all you know, they could be ballerina nanites.
I didn't really get much of a rundown. There's some interesting things in here as well.
A feather? Rather, if you get the chance, you'll have to quiz Stellar about her dietary habits.
Yeah.
Loosely woven into the stomach lining is a piece of celery string. That stuff could be used to make steel-belted radial tires stronger. Rumor has it that it was the original inspiration for dental floss. I think I saw that on one of those James Burke shows.
Maybe. That one makes sense to be here.
Dang, these look tasty. Boy, that micro Prozac she inhaled slowed her systems down to a crawl. These things haven't been touched by stomach acid yet.
Ah, I see. That's our explanation for being able to wander about the stomach. Okay, so we got some Skittles.
How odd. A bent staple. And thus far it has resisted being dissolved by the stomach's acids, probably because of its location and Stellar's apparent lack of oral nourishment during her captivity. The acid probably hasn't risen high enough since this item found its way in here. What in the hell was she doing eating a staple anyway? Maybe it was some fad diet thing in the Galactic Inquirer.
Possibly. Eat enough of them and you won't need food anymore. Okay, well, I want all of this, I guess, so I'm sure that feels good. Good. Lovely. I'll take a feather. I assume those things will make me to the dead. I guess I'll take a candy.
You acquire a candy.
Yay. Can I take all of them?
I already have one.
Okay. Well, great. So,
as do most computer game characters who find themselves in sequels of sequels, you stop the action to reflect on your past exploits. You realize you spent a lot of time looking at the contents of your own stomach. But this is the first time you've gotten such a good look at a pool of someone else's potential discharge. The pools are deceptively still and shallow. They look harmless, but they're seething with pepsin and hydrochloric acid, a chemical brew of protein-dissolving, bacteria-destroying glop, strong enough to dissolve almost anything, especially organic life forms like yourself.
Alright, so no swimming. Well, that probably wouldn't do anyone any good. I could go swimming with my helmet. I have this pump. So it said that these bug fellas are... Nope. It said the bug fellas are afraid of the acid. So my guess is it'll dissolve them. So I need to find a way to up the acid. Okay. Then I need to, I guess, not be here when it gets here. Can I climb back up the... Yes, I can. Okay. Great. So...
It's a piece of that stringy stuff from celery.
Yes. I wonder. So I've got that.
It's a piece of staple.
This.
You've got to wonder what was on the menu for Stellar's last meal.
Can I combine? Haha.
That's your makeshift grappling hook.
Sure. It was sort of hook-shaped with string. Okay. I don't know what I need to grapple if I can climb out. Curious. So they said this acid is low because they haven't been eating. Can I could do something. Can I just chuck this in? Oh boy. Yep. Okay.
Interesting. The acid rises, but just not...
Right. I cut him off, but I think it was saying just not enough. Well, fuel to the fire, I guess.
You acquire a...
When did I control or save last? Inside the ship. Let's go ahead and save in here before I kill myself.
Interesting.
Ooh.
The acid rises, but just not quite high enough to submerge those nanites.
Yes. Okay, well, third time's a charm.
You acquire a... Interesting. The acid rises, but just not quite high enough to submerge those nanites.
Okay. Great. Well, let's get her back up, I guess. So here's that hole. What is this?
The inside of Stellar's tummy is slippery, mostly because of the mucus secreted by the stomach lining. And there are a few pockmarks here and there, but when push comes to shove, this is the most beautiful stomach you've ever been in. There's just this one thing.
Right.
Those little robots are the nanite, but then for all you know, they could...
Okay. I can't go any higher. I again assume... Can I just get past these fellas? Nope. That is a no.
My goodness, those little guys are efficient. However, based on how they left your boots behind, you might consider some odor eaters.
That's fair. Alright. Well.
I already have one.
Okay. Maybe I'm gonna hold off on the candy, because maybe there's something else to do. I can't walk around. Yeah, I can't walk around that way. Go back up. Maybe I come back here? Is there anything in here of value? No. I mean, that sounds like an important thing to keep in mind, but I think it's just the shuttle dinging. Huh. Okay. Maybe. So I'm in here. Oh, I can skitter off the screen. That one doesn't seem like it's supposed to happen. Okay. But there's this here. What if I use... Maybe I can go up this. Oh, yeah. Alright. This probably isn't going to feel great.
Nice shot!
It is. Okay. So now I can go up the rope. Haha. Oh. What hold on.
A large hunk of twinkoid cake food product is hanging just below her epiglottis.
Oh.
It appears to have gotten jammed on the way to her stomach for digestion. Doesn't this woman chew?
Okay. That might be enough to raise the acid. Let's go... Wait, if it did say there were more nanites in the brain, and this is going up... Oh. Hold on. What are you?
It's one of those tiny timed release pills. As I recall, these are designed to not melt down and release their medicines until they've gotten to an area past the stomach.
Okay. Can I take that? Sure. Oh, or... Down it goes. I'm sure that's fine. And this is the end of the line. Okay. Well, let's see if we can shove this whole lump down. Alright, now I just have to remember not to hang on it. Huh.
That wouldn't prove.
Okay. What do I have that could help? Give her some morphine. A very, very small dosage, but I guess it's something. Got one more M&M. I wonder... So it's caught in her throat. I am in her throat. If I tickle it... Oh. And there we go. Oh. Well, that's fun. Okay. Something good is probably... Oh yeah, the acid went up. Look at that. And it dissolved the little fellas. Alrighty. Now, hopefully it's gone down again. We'll go slow and steady. Haha! Perfect. Okay.
An interesting idea. What are you up to, Roger?
I don't know. I feel like I should have this.
And it...
Well, I guess it'll live there. Good thing I have a candy, because they're gone now. Okay, I guess. Onward and downward. Very glowy in here.
This is the upper area of the duodenum. Matter preprocessed from the stomach enters here through the pylorus above. It has a lovely bile-colored decor, and for a very good reason. This is the area in which raw processed ingestibles are mixed with a variety of secretions for further breakdown.
Great. Hopefully I don't end up mixed with a variety of secretions. Okay. There's a hole there. Where does this go?
The old ampulla of water, surrounded by the sphincter of Adi. Didn't you always wonder what it looked like? The bile slick seems to be a little fresher there.
All right. Well, I guess in we go. This would help if I knew a thing about biology. What's in here? Not a lot. Oh. Well, this is a lovely spot.
Wow, check out all that bile. Looks like her liver's been doing just fine. That's a pool of bile any liver would be proud of. You sure can't speak highly of its aroma.
That's fair. Why am I here? What do I have? Could drop an M&M in it, and I'm sure that'll do something fun. I have a pump. I wonder. So the pill was back there, and it's supposed to dissolve after the stomach. I'm after the stomach. Can I scoop?
Excellent guess, Kreskin. Wrong.
Nope. Okay. Maybe I pump.
Excellent.
Nope. Maybe.
Careful, combining those. In this.
No.
In the.
Alright. Never mind that. We'll probably come back here for a reason later. Hold on, is this a thing?
A large gallstone hangs above the entrance to the gallbladder.
Ah. Do I have anything to deal with that?
That wouldn't be wise. Don't touch.
Okay, maybe I'll come back for that too. Okay. Well, so what's over here? Some interesting tubules.
You are visually unimpressed. You are.
Alright. I'm vaguely curious, though. Oh.
Yeah. This is way too snug. This blockage needs to be cleared. Stellar's going to have to change her diet.
That is, if she can face life after having you inside her.
I've had that said before. Okay. Maybe that's what the pill does, is, clear up what I assume is some sort of stomach blockage. I think I'm in the stomach. Or the intestines. The music's getting a little funny. Okay, well, what's down here, I suppose? A whole bunch of this.
This is the place where the duodenum meets the small intestine. The mixture of food, acids, bile, and enzymes move on from here and pass over the villi, where nutrients are absorbed into the bloodstream. It's a fascinating place, wouldn't you say?
Sure. Do I want to be here? Do I want to go there? Ooh. What is...
Great Scott! That certainly is one buff parasite.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna spew. But who'll notice? Man, that thing is ugly.
Yeah? Right, maybe I don't deal with this either. Oh, hello. You have a lovely tongue. Oh boy. I'm gonna come back later. Okay. Well, I'm lost. So there is something to do up there. I go back here to the entrance. It's much more dramatic. And I still, yeah, so I can still climb up this way. And exit the stomach. Oh, hold on, I wonder. What are these things?
Wow, that's some interesting looking stuff you've got collected in the engine intake. Looks like a small collection of blood capillaries.
Oh. Okay.
It wouldn't be
Well, let me get out of the way again and then take them out, I guess. I wonder if these... Let's look at them. I betcha. Combine that with my pump.
Careful. Combining those items might cause a rip in the space.
No, maybe...
You cleverly taped the capillaries together.
Ah, just like at the bar. Okay, and then...
Nice work. You hooked up your makeshift hose to the pump.
Okay. So now I bet I can pull the bile juice out from the juice creator. Okay. Yeah. Takes a while to get back there. I knew I should have paid attention to the beeping, but I couldn't process at the time what the beeping meant. I thought the thing had just, like, sprung a panel open. Yeah. It's bile leftovers. We're all used to it. So up we go into the liver. Or gallbladder. Very buzzy in this gallbladder, but might be accurate. I've never been inside a gallbladder. Okay. So let's... Yes.
You chuck one of the taped capillaries over the muscular ledge. It drops into the pool. You give the pump a stroke or two, and in the process, gather a nice helmet load of bile. I guess congratulations are in order.
I guess. Alright, don't tip that over. Do I need...
You've got plenty of that stuff. Or did you want to take some home to Mom?
She might enjoy it. Okay, I'll leave that there. I'm sure it'll be digested in no time. So, alright. Why do I not have... Oh! That's why I don't have control. It's an Indiana Jones moment. Hopefully I'm not meant to do anything. That's gonna hurt to pass later. But it made some little
Nice
bits.
gallstone collection.
It is. Can I have them? Yes. Not sure why, but again, it'll all come useful in good time. Okay. Well, so we've got that. Let's see if we can pour the bile on the pill. That'll make it do its thing. Alright, don't tip it. There we go.
An interesting idea.
Well,
An interesting idea. What are you up to, Roger?
I don't know. Now can I take it?
Do
I hit it with a rock?
Boy, wouldn't it be cool if that really...
Okay. Can I...
An interesting...
Well, I guess it said it's time release, so maybe I gotta give it time. Is that enough time? Nope. Okay, well, I'm going to need a moment to just process this. Right. Okay. There's a lot I'm missing. One moment. Alright. So apparently this other thing that I thought was just like a scrape on the ship
It's alveoli, but it reminds you of spaghetti.
is that. So I can take that, and apparently I need it. Again, and it may be semi-unfair. I mean, I could tell there was stuff going on, but I couldn't tell that it was important stuff, and the clues of the narrator did not really give me any idea that there was something happening. I feel like a lot of Sierra games normally, if there's something, like, I look at the ship and will be like, it's covered in, you know, tubes and alveoli. This game has had a lot less of that, which makes it more of a challenge, but not really a super easy challenge because I don't know what's happening on the screen all the time. And I do wonder if that is just the nature of the game, you know. It was, at its time, very graphically advanced. They probably thought, well, people will be able to tell there's stuff going on. But compared to nowadays, it's not really there. So, yeah, that is my reasoning for why maybe I don't know what's happening. So, yeah. This spot where it gets too tight, apparently, whatever this is, I can stuff in there. It would help probably if I knew what these were, but I'm gonna blow on them. I'm sure that's healthy for me and them. Oh. Droopy.
And here we have the islands of Langerhans. They're a big deal here in the pancreas.
Ah.
Apparently, they play an important part in introducing hormones to the blood system, as well as adding an enzyme which, when joined with the bile secretion from the gallbladder, forms some kind of spew that breaks down stuff the stomach acids don't. Fats, and that kind of thing. Not only that, but some cells release insulin and others release glucagon to counter the insulin. It even offers up a bicarbonate to counteract the stomach's acid. All in all, it's a pretty strange and busy organ.
Makes sense.
It just looks like a uvula warehouse to me.
That's fair. I'm gonna just wade right through it. Hopefully it'll let me, I guess, collect some of this? Yes. Because I already used
You
the
maneuver
bile.
your helmet beneath the drip and manage to snag a nice little dollop of the stuff.
Perfect. So I think that's what I need to finish the pill. And then the pill is probably a dewormer of some sort that I can then use to get rid of the worm. I gotta say, in their choosing of a body to mentally replace with the other person, they really didn't vet too carefully. You'd think the doctor would have, you know, done some basic health checks. Or maybe it was a form of subtle sabotage, which is like, well, I know I've got a worm. You gave me a pill for it, but I'm gonna purposely breathe it into my esophagus instead of swallowing it. Alrighty. Let's crack this bad boy open. There we go. And now...
It's one of those tiny timed release pills.
Well, yes, except the release has been timed.
You now own one of those tiny timed release pills.
I don't know if you know what you're saying exactly, but sure. Hopefully this will be enough strength. Maybe it'll only knock the thing out versus kill it. It would also probably do horrible things to me, considering presumably it's some sort of specific antibiotic-y thingy. I'll do a little spin. Alright, tapeworm, time to meet your maker. At least temporarily. Alright, nope, don't use my mouth. Have a gift. Whoomp.
Impressive. The tapeworm suddenly becomes much more animated.
It has done. You want an M&M? Okay. So, this is against my better judgment, but...
Please remember to keep your arms and legs on the worm at all times.
Aw, they aren't gonna... Well, maybe they animated it in 3D. Ah, yeah, here we go. Oh. It's much more casual than I anticipated the tapeworm ride to be, but... I guess it's not got anywhere important to be.
Yow! Now that's a ride you won't take in the Magic Kingdom.
That's true. Alright, thank you, Mr. Tapeworm. And here I thought I was gonna kill you. Look at that tongue. Tongue only a mother could love. Alright. I'm not sure why I'm into small intestine now, or the large one. Oh boy. It looks pretty small. This might be the appendix.
This is the appendix.
It is.
It's a strange piece of the humanoid anatomy considered by some medical types to be fairly useless. It may not be useful, but it does seem to collect some strange stuff.
Yeah?
It looks like an old silver amalgam filling. Must have been bouncing around here for years.
Maybe.
It's a fingernail, complete with paint. These have a knack for making it down here. Suddenly, you wonder when Stellar grew such long nails. Perhaps you haven't been thinking of Stellar as a woman as much as a crewmate. You feel an interesting longing. One look at your surroundings kills that feeling fast. But
yeah.
Maybe after this is all over.
Once I take a nice shower and all that, sure, this person I don't know
It's a relatively unscathed paperclip.
I'm okay. Let's just stop looking and start grabbing. Take some of this.
You pull away a cracked piece of the filling.
Right. Probably use a nail.
You snap off a shard of fingernail and gingerly introduce it into your pocket.
Mm-hmm.
You can't budge it. You can't budge it.
Ah. And here I am trying to take money.
You've got as much of that as you can carry.
Okay. There we go. It's like this pipe is differently colored, so it looks like it comes off.
You carefully,
Aha.
very carefully, stow the paper clip in your pocket.
Why am I being so cautious about this stuff? Okay.
You've never even met her mother.
Yeah.
Ah. Alright, I get that. Yeah, we won't go that way. Alright. Well, Mr. Tapeworm?
So you like the worm, huh? You like to ride the worm, huh? I let you ride the worm.
Sure. I think I've got all I need here. For some reason. Look at it go. Okay. So, I'm not sure... Thank you, fella. Not sure why I've done what I've done, or how it helps me at all, actually, but I've got some things that I'm probably gonna need. So my guess is maybe I go back to the ship and fly it to the brain now? Okay. So let's just take a look.
Your stolen miniaturized shuttle has become mired on the fundus of the stomach like a beached whale.
Yes. Can I look at this red light? Maybe.
Red light. This is not good. Apparently some or all of the intermix element in fuel tank 3 was disgorged during your heinous Venus joyride.
Oh.
That's not all that was disgorged, but we'll skip the details.
Fair enough. Okay. So I'm out of gas. Right. Can I get in and...
You neatly replace the EVA suit in its proper place.
Sure. Is there like a filler cap I gotta open? Right. Mix. Oh! So I said tank 3,
You summon the ability.
which is silver. I found some silver. How do I put it in somewhere? I guess let's throw the suit back on. Ah-de-da-de-da. And head back out. Maybe it's where the red light is. So, this is...
It's a chunk of silver tooth filling you found in Stellar's appendix.
Yes. It's a phrase I didn't think I'd hear today. Haha. Perfect. Alright. Now
You
we should
neatly
be
replace the EVA suit in its proper place.
good. That I do. Okay. So now we can fly again.
Perhaps I'd get farther if
Or
I kept the
not.
subroutine disk in its slot.
Well, it's already in its slot. Maybe I have to put it back in. Okay. Great. No more nanites there. Fire away. Heading to the brain. I'm sure this'll feel good. Ooh. Brainy. Alright. So, I guess let's put our thing back on, head back out. Sure wish I could have just like stayed in it to drive the ship. It's not like it's really all that much more cumbersome, but I'm sure there's some very deeply thought out lore reason for that. Okay.
It hurts your eyes to look at that. In fact, you feel a major headache coming on.
That makes sense, I'm in the brain.
It's the old gray matter itself, our friend, the brain. At least some of us are familiar with it. I don't remember seeing you at the meetings. For some reason, you're drawing a complete blank on information regarding the brain.
That's fair. Do I just, like, hop down? That seems like a bad decision, but we can always revert those with saves. Okay. Away we go. Nope. Maybe I go this way. No, but I can cut in front of the texture if I do that. Same over here. Seems my powers to walk on reality know no bounds. That is strange gravity in the brain.
How am I supposed to jump across this one?
At this rate, you could just walk it, man. Or we'll go over here and lose some frames. Well, this isn't good. Do I claw my way up?
It probably seemed like a good... And you were so close, too.
Alright. I don't think there was anything I could have done there. Let's continue this way and see if we walk off the edge and something more correct happens. Well, it's not letting me just clip through it this time, which probably is good. So I don't think that's the solution. I wonder if I should have taken my grappling hook back? How? Oh, nope. We're at it again. Okay. So we don't just sprint it. Let's see, is there anything this way? Nope. Maybe I can use this thingy.
It would appear that
No.
Yikes. How am I supposed to jump across this one?
Alright. My idea here is I use this as a sort of pole vaulting stick in her brain.
As cool as it would be to interface these two items, no good would come of it.
Or we don't. Okay.
Boy, wouldn't it be cool if that really worked?
It would be. Maybe I just didn't fight hard enough. Come on, brains are renownedly grippy. Whoomp. Okay. Come on, Roger, you can do it. Hey, he did.
Man, that was close.
Alright, you just had to keep being persistent. That's what it's about in the brain. Hello, folks. I didn't expect to meet you here.
This is the meninges. It's a 3-layer cover for the brain. Check out the cool blood vessels.
Yeah, I was more interested in the robots.
Holy captain's log, Batman. There are a few more of those nanites here. How am I going to handle this one?
Don't know. Could pelt them with rocks, I guess.
I don't think I can hit them from here.
Oh, never say never.
Excellent guess, Kreskin. Wrong, but excellent.
Right. Well, maybe they'll respond to me being firm. Never mind.
So close, and yet so far away. How embarrassing to get wasted by the Laurel and Hardy of nanites.
Happens to the best of us. Okay. What am I actually supposed to do here? Because I feel like glitching it out isn't quite right. And it may give me something I need. That's probably.
These are the candies you retrieved from Stellar's stomach.
Yes.
It's a broken fingernail tip you scavenged from Stellar's appendix.
It is.
Those are the gallstones you collected as souvenirs from Stellar's common bile duct.
Yeah. I've had a good time. Maybe these are kind of fibery.
It would appear that merging those two items...
No.
It probably seemed... Boy...
Okay. Maybe I go out here. Maybe I just wait until it glitches out again. There we go. Again, just takes persistence. Yep. Alright, running leap. Glitch right over to the other side. And up we go. Up we go. Yes.
Man, that was close.
Sure was. Alright. So, we've got these two friendly fellas. Yeah, I've not got too much. I could beat them with a metal rod. It's an option. So, I've just had a quick glance. Apparently, and who would have known this, I can go stand over here. Now I can throw rocks at them, even though I'm further away than when I was right there.
You chuck a gallstone at one of the robots, causing it to think the other one did it.
Aha. Okay.
You chuck another gallstone, this time at the other robot, who also thinks the other one did it.
Great. Oh, I got a lot of these. Oh. Oh boy.
That was quite effective. That was very impressive, Roger. I'll bet that's not something you hear every decade.
Yeah, that's true. Alright. Well, good on me that they're both very destructive of each other. Elevator down, please. I'm sure this is a normal part of every brain.
That wouldn't... It's an elevator built by the nanites to help gain access to the interior of the brain. Yuck!
Yes.
Nice mood lighting.
I can appreciate that.
It's an elevator...
Elevator, descend. Maybe I tell
You
it then.
drool in the...
No?
It's an elevator.
Why is this so difficult? Maybe I...
It's an elevator.
Nope. Maybe I touch it from outside.
Walk on up there if you want to touch them. Walk on...
Okay. Maybe I do walk on up there.
Walk on up. The self-deactivated nanites now pose no threat.
That they do? Not?
It's pretty tough. It manages to resist your manly efforts.
It sure is. So, the walkthrough that has been up to guide me, it literally just says use the lift. I'd love to use the lift. This looks like I'm in prime lift using position.
It's pretty tough.
Why? I do not understand. Okay. This could have something to do with me doing weird things earlier. Have I gotten all this way? Made it so far, and in the end...
It's an elevator built by the nanites to help gain access to the interior of the brain. Yuck!
Yuck indeed.
That wouldn't prove fulfilling.
I don't know, I think it might. Yeah, the elevator's stuck. Oh, goodness. Okay. I'm going to go back to here because I know vaguely what I'm supposed to do.
As cool, it probably acts.
Even though it doesn't work either. My thought is maybe I've sequence broken something. Okay. There we go.
You slice away with the nail and, amazingly enough, manage to cut a slice in the barrier.
That's good. Now I'm down. Now maybe the elevator will work. I don't know why that would be the way it is, but it maybe
Yikes.
do. Yeah.
That was quite effective. That was very impressive, Roger. I'll bet that's nuts.
Yeah. Heard 1,000 times. Now can I elevate? Haha! Okay. Well, that was fun. Oh. Well, I don't think I'm there yet. Oh, hold on. What is this?
So this is the motor control center.
Oh, so they're labeled.
This button take...
No, I don't need to see the button. Okay.
This sign says this is her pleasure center.
Good.
This sign says this is her pleasure center.
Oh. You know, I wouldn't have interpreted either of those signs as such, but...
This sign says this is her pleasure center.
That's just a barrier, sure. Alright.
Interesting. The sign says this is Stellar's cough control center.
Neat.
Oh, this is her choice of men center. It looks a little odd.
Well, that would make some sense. Oh, and I can't stop anymore. Not sure what any of that was about, other than the jokes. Her inner brain is a mess.
A huge pile of debris is standing in front of what appears to be some sort of passage. Light pours through the opening.
Alright. Oh, so... Well, let's hope I've not screwed... Okay. The bright side about this one is it at least lets you fix mistakes. So apparently there is a reason to these.
Oh, this is her Choice of Men Center.
So, I'm just out of curiosity.
Boy, wouldn't it be cool if that really worked?
Okay, now. Basically what I gotta do is poke a certain spot.
Interesting. The sign says this is Stellar's Cough Control Center.
Yes. So this is the one. I could try and poke some more, but I won't.
As cool as it would. As cool.
Oh. That's probably good. Now, I'm not sure, but my guess is maybe that means that blockage is now gone. Does that, I guess, made her cough? It's a little smaller.
A huge pile of debris is standing in front of what appears to be some sort of passage. Light pours through the opening.
It does. Okay, maybe I have to poke it again. Up we go. Alright, this is for your own good. Okay. Let's see if that worked. Nope, looks the same. Can I get by it? Maybe if I hands my way? Ah. There we go. Oh.
Ugh!
And down I fall into the brain mine.
Ah! Even in this suit, that hurts like a... Jeez. What's going on here? And what's with that big robot?
Poorly synced
Well,
animations.
well,
it looks
Mr.
like.
Wilco, I must confess to being impressed that you made it this far. You are either a very lucky man, or the classic case of how looks can be deceiving. From what I know of your history, I can't say that in this case looks are necessarily deceiving. On the other hand, I don't think luck accounts for it all either. There's definitely something different about you, Mr. Wilco. It's a pity, though. I'm afraid this is where the odds catch up with you, Roger. I do hope you don't mind me referring to you as Roger. I feel we can both be on a first-name basis now, since we will soon be sharing such intimate moments. My rebirth and your death. Not necessarily in that order. I'll attend to you in a moment. I have a few more little details to finish before I transfer my consciousness into this body. Enjoy it, Roger. It'll be among the very last of your memories. Oh, and by the way, escape attempts will prove to be futile. You will be incinerated if necessary.
Jeez,
Fair
what a
enough.
bit...
I'm sorry.
Oh.
What was that you were saying?
Me? I was saying, what a bite. Yeah, I had a little trouble with some parasites a while ago down in the digestive tract. That's all it was.
Sure. Alright.
That wouldn't prove fulfilling.
Oh, I thought it was on the eyes.
It's the robot Sharpay is using, just as Dr. Bellows told you about.
Ah. What is
It's a
this?
piece of mining equipment. She's been digging around in the cortex.
What a jerk.
What can be said that isn't painfully obvious? You look at it, but nothing strikes your fancy.
Okay. So I've got these arcing thingies. Got mining machine. Got some morphine. Right. So, again, the walkthrough tells me to do this, so I know to do it, even though trying to look at it
probably
didn't
seemed
give me
like a good
anything.
idea. Boy.
Maybe it's these ones. Sure, that makes sense that I could do that. Into the brain lava with you. Oh, into the brain lava with me?
That was actually a great idea. Go figure.
Yeah,
Yeah, I kicked her butt.
I
Just
wasn't
look
the
at me.
brain.
MacGyver wishes he could be me. It was bound to happen. The never-ending battle between good and evil was once again waged. And once again, good has emerged victorious.
Yeah?
Yes, and with me on its side, how could it lose? Yes, once again, I have struck a blow for good over evil. It was in a... Hey! Ah! What? But I
Oh.
thought I took care of you.
Well, it appears you thought wrong now, doesn't it, Roger?
You know, I see what the brain scientist
Wilco,
saw in her now, I think.
haven't survived this long without taking precautions. The robot was just hardware. My mind still exists.
That it does. We can
Oh.
fly.
Real wonderful.
Okay.
Ooh! Ah!
Wish I'd saved
Hey.
recently.
Watch those tentacles, lady. I thought that being partially embedded in the street on polysorbate was a strange feeling.
I feel like I've had a few more than that. I could use that. I could use the morphine. But, you know, I've had this thing forever. It's slowly been getting more and more grody. She looks interested.
Fish! That's brain food!
Is it? I don't think... The fish I saw, I don't think I'd consider food, but... Aha!
All right. She actually chowed down on that rancid fish. I thought I'd never get rid of that fish.
Problem solved. Now I'll just walk off stage right, and... I guess we're good. Why can I see him? Where am I? Oh, am I like in the vein? He's gonna pull me out? Maybe. He's kind of just sitting there thinking, isn't he? Oh, I'll flash my headlights at him. That'll get his attention. Ah. Perfect. Ugh.
Nice shot.
Well, that's pleasant.
There you are, Wilco.
At least he had the glasses on. Right. And now we're here.
Boy, Stellar, with all that's happened recently, I never would have imagined that we'd be standing here together.
It is a miracle, Roger. I was afraid that by the time you got my message, it would be too late. I was certain I was doomed. But you didn't let me down.
I figured I'd be court-martialed.
What you did
but-
was incredibly brave, Roger. Not to mention intensely risky. It took Dr. Bellows a lot of work to clean up after you and Sharpay. I must say, Roger, there's not a man in the universe who knows me inside the way you do.
It was a
Alright.
strange feeling, but I went in there all business. There wasn't a moment I wasn't thinking of your welfare.
So I was on a Larry
Give me
game,
a break.
guys.
Let me put my boots on. It's getting deep in here.
Cheese it, pal, or I'll rip out your larynx and you won't be able to get a job doing bad voiceover work for Chinese action pictures.
What did you say,
I
Roger?
won't.
Oh, I was just mumbling to myself. You know, Stellar, there's one thing I noticed while inside you I thought I might share.
The tapeworm?
And what's that, Roger?
You eat like a goat. You really have to change your eating habits, Stellar. I saw some things in your digestive tract I wouldn't wish on Sludge Vohall. You really have to clean up your consumption act.
And she is.
Yes, I know.
goat.
Dr. Bellows said he was able to fix most everything done to me during Sharpay's invasion, as well as patching an ulcer that was playing havoc with my stomach. He told me the same things.
You might also try chewing. You had a hunk of Twinkoid wedged in your throat that would have gagged Linda Lovelace.
Okay, Roger, okay, I got
They're
the
really
message.
leaning into the
Let's
lair
change the
again.
subject, shall we? Ask me where I'm stationed next.
Why don't you just tell me?
Boy, some fun you are.
Sorry, I guess I'm a little grumpy. I had a real day. I had to clean the captain's log entry container. Then somebody got a nice buzz in 8 Rear and decided to take a wormhole ride in the Hollows suite. They hit a few wrong buttons, and the next thing I know, I'm cleaning Vergon Nebula sets and hors d'oeuvres off every wall and ceiling. Apparently, they truly did make the room spin. Boy, they spackled everything. Had to use the putty knife to chip loose some of the chunks of...
Roger, I'm sorry you had a rough day, but can we please change the subject?
Oh, sorry.
Anyway, I think you're gonna like your next assignment.
Really?
It might be
What is
court-martialing.
it? Where is it?
Sorry, you're just gonna have to wait to find out.
We'll be waiting a long while. Alright. Well, I feel like we earned that with our efforts. As our jockstrap ship stutters off screen. Lest we ever forget, this is prime entertainment. The best graphics could ever get.
As Roger and Stellar warp off into the Nebula set, many questions remain. Will Roger and Stellar become an item? How will Beatrice Wankmeister react when she hears about this new friend in Roger's life?
Sure.
Will Roger's voice be a few octaves higher as a result? Would they dare to make another one of these things? Only time and money will tell.
Yeah, Tabard Buddy
I've
did
been
not
up to my
speak
lips
kind.
in urinal pucks lately. I hope it's something different.
Yeah, I would too. Okay. Well, as is tradition, we'll kind of let these things roll through and see what comes out.
Who wrote this crap?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Scott. Yeah, well, yeah, then good work.
Alright, there'll be little quips, which is my job mainly, but, you know, that's something that went out the window a while ago. So yeah, Space Quest 6, everybody. That was that. I now think I kind of understand why it has not been, to my knowledge, quite as highly regarded. It's a little bit rougher around the edges, but this was...
Did you hear about the animator who killed himself? Yeah, he couldn't draw his own breath.
Alright. Timely and tasteful joke. Yeah. So, that was this. It wasn't horrible, but it was coming at a time I think Sierra was starting to fall by the wayside a little bit. Tried some new things, didn't really work, and I can't remember. I feel like
These,
I looked
by the way,
up...
are the credits. They're called credits because, well, we can't afford to really pay anybody until more people buy the game.
Yeah. That's a fitting statement. So yeah, I don't think they made another one. So, that's that. It's really distracting when they cut in. It's hard to do an outro. So, that's that. For me, for now, this is the end of the Sierra games. I may, at some point in the future, come back and do some other ones. The King's Quest series, I've heard, is quite a bit of fun, and I would be happy to check out. There are a variety of other ones.
All these people worked on this dumb game?
They apparently did. So, yeah, this is it. Along kind of the course of my journey so far on YouTube has been doing these. So, we're entering a new era. Don't know quite what that'll be, but it's here. So, trying to think of how best to end this else than that. Those are words. These are all words. Maybe we just end it. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. Feel free to check out any of the other stuff I've done. And until next time, bye-bye.